Hi everyone, Nathan here. So I went to eat and came back. I'm going to try to play another round of Esper Control and hopefully it won't crash as much as it did last time. Okay, so this hand's terrible, obviously. No lands. 26 lands, none of them there. Okay, so this is okay. We can Polluted Delta, probably get a Hollowed Fountain since we often need double white. We could get a Watery Grave, but anyway, that'll let us think twice. So we have a Path to Exile too if we need it. Two Path to Exiles, actually. We need black a lot less than we do. I don't want to do this. I already did this. I'm seriously considering just... Why am I playing so much Tron in 2 hands? Why can't I play like a junk or something? That's a weird one. Alright, I'm going to grab a Hollow Fountain. Draw a terrible spell. Guess we'll think twice. So gross. Well, we're just gonna play this because why not? We could have played. I was thinking about getting the Colonnade play out of the way, but I wonder if we probably just should have played the Tech Edge. Alright, well, Worm Coil we can deal with. So we're going to path Worm Coil and then untap and play a Tectonic Edge and probably shoot. Well, let's see what it reveals. This will give us a bit of information, perhaps. Spellskite, that's a weird one. Alright, it's path here. Another path. We're going to go ahead and Tech Edge the tower. I submitted a reimbursement request for that last game. I don't know what happened, but Magic Online was just, there's another tower. Magic Online just kept closing. Like, it didn't say that the application crashed or anything, it just closed, so kind of weird. Eye of Ugin is my guess. Yup. Well, we have a thing twice, but it's not going to really help us against whatever he gets with Eye, assuming it's an Eldrazi. Okay. Mana Leak not in the position where it's all that useful. Aha, you do amazing things, we think twice. God, I wish we could like stifle this. I don't think it really matters. We'll play the Flooded Strand, I guess. That way we can fetch and slate within our deck. See, we're at 7 mana here, and 7 rather, 8, 9. So he needs 13 to cast Emrakul, but he may have multiple Eldrazi. Maybe it's just a Worm Coil, which we seem to be drawing lots of paths, so we can deal with his Worm Coils. Yeah, it's a Worm Coil, alright. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can pay for our Mana Leak on his Worm Coil. If I Mana Leak the Spellskite, 1, 2, 3, that would go. He'd have to pay for it. Like, say he pays for a tower, then this makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to just throw the Mana Leak away, assuming at some point we're able to get him off of Tron. I wish we had a Spell Snare. We're going to have to use both of them here. Okay, so we're going to path Worm Coil. And he's going to redirect, take 2, and then we're going to snap path the Worm Coil. Like, we obviously need to try to kill him. So he took 2 there, I'll take 2 again. I mean, it's not like it's a fast clock, but it's something. He'll probably just end up pyroclasming away our Snapcaster Mage, so. But we will make an attempt. And we have another path, because we do. I kind of like doing it this way too, because that makes it look like we have no paths. So you may think, okay, well, I'll just get another Worm Coil Legend because he's out of paths, but we are not out of paths. We are never out of paths. Thank you, Spell Snare. Where were you earlier? Can't activate Colonnade yet. Mana Leak, pretty bad. Not enough. Alright, so he's gonna... We know that he's going to Eye of Ugin for something and then cast it. Let's see. Oh, he's got to go his quarter, so we're not colonnading anyway. But how much mana does he have? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's another tower. So it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's not enough for an Eye of Ugin. So we're just going to play this tapped. I guess if he has like, I guess he can get Emrakul and then play a mine, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if he gets an Emrakul here and then plays another Tron land, that would be bad. In that case, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. It might have been better to activate Colonnade. Although, if he knew he was doing that, he just wouldn't have carried. He would have just let us punch him with Colonnade and Snapcaster Mage. So, this looks like it's going to be enough. Yeah. Alright, so we'll concede. I guess there's a lot of Tron online right now. I mean, I feel like not this much though. Oh, let me close some of these windows. I mean, obviously this just looks at the daily events. So right now, Tron is like the 8th most played deck, but maybe we're just getting unlucky. Anyway, okay, so Stony Silence, Disenchant. What do we say we don't want? He seems to kind of be strong on the path plan. Obviously, these are terrible, so we're gonna get rid of these. Those are bad, and because it's really like I don't hate the spell snares because they hit Sylvan Scrying, and I don't remember exactly how we boarded last time. I don't hate the cryptics. I mean, they're kind of slow, but sometimes Tron has slow hands. I guess I'll oh, we're at 60 now. I don't know why I thought we were at more. Okay, well then this is fine. Oh yeah, we cut 3 spells, bring 3 in. That's the same. Oh, I know what it was last time. I think last time we brought in Hand Disruption. We will be able to play, so I guess there's a chance that we can Thoughtseize or to rest an Expedition map. Or Sylvan Scrying before he gets a chance to use it. I do like that. For that, I think I'm willing to... I guess this we could trim a Spell Snare, trim a Path. Like, Spell Snare is good, but... You know, the fact that he has a freaking Spellskite makes me feel like he's just super on these big creature plants, so maybe we don't want to cut those. Maybe... God, I certainly don't want to cut any of this other stuff. I'm going to trim a Spell Snare. I'm going to trim a Path. Spell Snares are good, but, I mean, they don't, like, counter a Karn. How important is Disenchant? Like, we don't need to kill O-Stone. I guess it's okay. Probably shouldn't cut it, but I'm going to for now. I do want to play first. Turn 1, Stony Silence, no white source. Dang, I think we just have to hope to get lucky. I don't know, I'm probably going to regret that. We get a draw, and if it's a white source, that would just be wonderful. We have 26 lands, so I guess there's a chance. There's no chance. Maybe he just has one of those hands where he's like mine, plant, tower. Feels like it. All right. Think twice. And there's a white source. Well, we have all these cryptics, so we're just going to fetch Shock. And get a white and a blue source. Go ahead and play it. Alright, I mean, he had his sideboard carded, or we had ours, he had his, and what are you going to do? Well, I guess we're shocking, and we're going to try to get something done with these cryptic commands. This like mic's all up in the camera. That's why I readjusted this earlier. That's why I had it like that. So unprofessional. Why do you guys put up with me? So I'm pretty cool with cryptic commanding a Karn. We could cryptic bounce a land, but I don't think that really does a lot. Actually, like, he has not played a land yet this turn. And we know he has tower. He's trying to feel a collect. I'm actually fine with cryptic bounce a Tron piece, actually. So that'll keep him off Tron for one more turn. Alright, play out our colonnade, pass back. Because there's a chance we get lucky and he just doesn't have anything yet, and that's what the Stearns was for. We're going to cryptic draw. Let me make sure I said draw. Counter target spell, draw a card. Alright. So if we can draw our way into a land, then we have snap cryptic. That's not the land we're looking for. If we get an untapped land, we have this. If he doesn't do anything, let me think. Yeah, we don't have a counterspell, so we want to play that. But I was going to say, if he doesn't do anything, then I think maybe instead of flashing back thing twice, we just want to fire off a rev and see what we can see. Is this an Ugin? 6, 3, 5, 7. Karn. I think it's still counter draw. Because like if we say try to bounce one of the Tron pieces in response, he can then just float a bunch of mana with it if he's planning on doing something. So let's get an island. And we're gonna go snap. Actually, no, it's not. It's not counter draw. It's counter bounce. Snap back to our hand. We have another cryptic in the yard. Counter. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I would like to start trying to kill him at some point, but we do have this, and this can represent a pretty reasonable clock. Unfortunately, White Sun Zenith. What's he doing? Just floating there. Boil. Beautiful. Wow, that's pretty blowoutish. All right. Well, I guess we'll shock here. Yeah, so we can flashback thing twice. Boil is cruel. Why do they even have to have that card in this format? I do not know. You know, come to think of it, like, we had a bunch of mana. It's possible that we could have let him play a Karn, and then when he targeted our land or something, then just cast this. But then if he also had a Pyroclasm, that'd be kind of gross. But we could have just potentially killed a Karn this way, too. Anyway, let's think twice. Alright. I cannot do that right now, bro. Here, give me 1 second to talk to my buddy. Okay, so we just cast thing twice, and I guess we drew this. Alright, so let's untap. What do we have in our yard? Okay, so I think the deck has 3 Hallowed Fountains and 2 Watery Graves, so question is, do we want to get this Colonnade play out of the way? I guess so. Like, we could pretend that we have Cryptic, but we don't. So we'll just play that. I think what we want to do right now is just try to get these 2 lands in play and then White Suns. I don't know what's in his hand, but he must have, like, you know what it must be? It must be like Pyroclasms. Well, we're 1 land away from Snap Cryptic. Man. Exile a card. I think I'm going to exile a Snapcaster Mage. Like, I think what I want to do right now is I just want to rev, even though it's just going to be for 2. Play this land, and I want to try to get a White Sun Zenith into play. Or cast White Suns. That might not be the most efficient thing to do, but Man, this is a bummer. Like, I kind of want a White Suns, but he probably has a Pyroclasm. I mean, I could snap, Cryptic, bounce our own land, but I don't think that does enough. Let's see, if we White Sun Zenith, we'll put 6 power in play, which is, it's enough to kill Karn with a Colonnade. So we could White Suns, kill Karn. I just feel like he's really has a Pyroclasm though. Like, what else is he doing? Earlier, he would, if he had little mana rock things, he would have played them. I guess the other thing is, I mean, returning Karn is dumb because he'll just replay Karn and get another activation. We could just... Actually, I kind of like this play. I'm going to snap, target Cryptic Command, but I'm not going to cast it. And I'm going to let Karn's ability resolve. Okay, so if we Cryptic bounce, we can Cryptic... And I guess maybe there's a chance that we draw into another Cryptic Command. That's not bad. Alright, so we're going to duress him. Take Karn. And we'll see what else he's working with. Okay, so he has 2 Rending Volleys. Alright, well... The plan is White Sun Zenith. Alright, well, Wormcoil we can deal with. I really want him to use a Rending Volley here because then I'm going to... Yeah, so we're going to draw step Esper Charm. And then I guess we'll give him one more draw, and then we're going to fire off our... Let's see, what is he discarding? A rending volley and a sylvan scrying. Okay. Oh, we can go. Wait, we can correct this. Polluted Delta now. Okay, so this is going to get a Hollow Fountain. The next land is going to get an island. And we're going to fire off Whites and Zenith at the end of this next turn. I guess, like, I don't know how much mana he has, but, like, if he can't cast an Emrakul, I don't think at a quick glance, but that would be bad. So he's cantripping into something. So that's going to be probably a Urza's not that, I'm sorry, Iovian. But he's not going to be able to do everything on this turn. And we're going to put, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 powers. That's it. Dang it. We're just a little short. I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And he's got that annoying Ghost Quarter. Emrakul costs 13. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so he's got enough for Emrakul. It's kind of interesting. Like, we could make him... Oh, well, we're actually conveniently at the right life total to die to Emrakul as well. Alright, so what I think we need to do here is, like, he has Emrakul mana, no problem, and that's what he's going to get. So I think we need to just think twice, see if we hit, like, a Tectonic Edge. I guess there's some magical Christmas land where he gets a Worm Coil Engine, and then we path it. Yeah, so we'll concede. Alright, well, I would really like to play a match for you guys that's not Tron. I don't know, let's join this match. What is this? Oh, I gotta start a new video.